Hey guys, thanks for tuning in, really appreciate it. Today we're gonna have some fun with something very unique, talking about this car right here. No, that car right there. And you guys know this, I love doing silly, unusual things in Forza games. This is what this channel is all about. And if you also like that sort of stuff, if you like a bit of Forza science, please subscribe. We're getting close to 400k, and every time I see that sub count go up by 1, I'm like, yes, thank you. So thank you for subscribing, and let's get straight into it. So here's the thing, this wasn't even going to be a video. I was just taking a look at the new Hot Wheels cars and the upgrades and Forza Vista, and when I jumped into Forza Vista, I was greeted by this monstrosity right here. And I've played so many racing games over the last few years. I've seen hundreds, maybe even 1,000 visual bugs and glitches, but this is one of the very best ones I have ever seen in a racing game. It's pretty funny. It does bring back memories of those Top Fuel dragsters we built back in the Horizon 3 Dev Build days. I really hope we can drive this outside, because it might just be a visual bug in Forza Vista, and we might lose it once we go outside, but boy, if we can drive this, it's gonna be pretty fun. This game, oh my god. Okay. Gently does it. I can't believe this is actually happening. That's our normal counterpart right there with its tiny tires. Alright, let's see if this works. The game hasn't crashed yet, which is kind of remarkable if you think about it, because this is not supposed to happen. Although, I like the handling. It's got some nice balance to it, and I thought it was just a visual bug, but it feels like we've got more grip on the rear, which is, I mean, it's not that surprising. The tires are bigger, but then again, I thought it was just a visual bug. It drives differently compared to the normal one right there. Oh, this really feels like a Horizon 4 Dev Build, which unfortunately we don't have. It's a bit of a bummer. Although, what would be the first thing I would do in the Horizon 4 Dev Build? I will probably get a Peugeot P50, car of choice. And then I would swap in a Bugatti Chiron engine and just see what happens. Oh, so many options. Or we could turn a 6x6 into the ultimate race car. What else can we do before the game inevitably crashes on us? I just set up a custom drag event with the Quadriga D-Type and our Hot Wheels car to see who's really got the biggest tires in Forza history. This should be interesting. Where's the D-Type? I mean, we beat the normal Metro by a long shot. Where's the Quadriga D-Type? Come on. Oh no. Although, we got pretty close. To be fair, I will take that. This is giving me Horizon 4 Dev Build vibes. This is sick. Oh, look at it. That is hilarious. To be fair, it looks like an actual Hot Wheels car, so I'm not complaining. I've never seen anything like this in Forza. This is some good stuff. Speaking of the Horizon 3 Dev Build, should we fire it up again? Should we take a look at some of the old Top Fuel dragsters? Now it's just mocking us. The car, the myth, the legend, the one and only Horizon Edition Hennessy Venom GT. Man, I still remember building this car and recording the original video like 2.5 years ago. Just a quick warning before we drive the car. This was one of the very first custom cars I built in the Horizon 3 Dev Build, so it's not the most refined car, but it's pretty fun, it's pretty fast. We're gonna give it a shot, revving up to 11,000 RPM. And an empty runway with no traffic cars. Let's just boot it. Oh, it might need a little bit more grip. Oh, and it's pulling. Come on, hit 1,000. Come on. Oh, every time I'm driving it, I'm having a good time. Although, we could use a bit more grip. I think we were wheel spinning up to like 700 kilometers per hour there. How can we quickly increase the grip without editing the game files? Let's go to gravity real quick. Let's go gravity scale. Let's go for 2. Is that a little bit too much? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna give it one more shot. Yoy. I'm a bit worried about corners, really. I'm not trusting the handling and the suspension of that car. It is on the limits. Let's just put it that way. Come on. Whoa. Oh. Come on. Yes! That took like 15 minutes right there. Just the slightest bump in the road just sent the car flying into the scenery. And we are back from our little trip to the Horizon 3 dev build. We made it back safely. The game hasn't crashed, although we are now stuck in the floor for some reason. I don't really know what happened in the meantime. I guess the car still works. And now we're gonna try and push our luck a little bit. See, the car is now... It's still completely stock, which is a bit unfortunate for a top fuel dragster, really. Alright, so we're not gonna touch any visual stuff. We don't want to lose our visual bugs, so we're gonna go straight for the engine upgrades. And we're gonna see if we can change anything without breaking the game. Oh no! Have we lost it for good? The car that keeps on giving. Is it actually floating? Oh my. That's funny. That's really funny. What happens if we land? I mean, the game's probably gonna crash. And... as funny as that visual bug is, I think it's about time we jump into the next car, which is going to be that little hot rod thing. I can't remember what it's called. But it's a solid contender for the fastest accelerating car, not just in Horizon 4, but in Forza history. The target is simple: beat the BAC Mono's acceleration time, and this is what we can work with. A tiny car with massive tires, front and rear, 1,340 horsepower, endless torque, in a car that weighs just 821 kilos. That is a messed up power to weight ratio. It is also all-wheel drive, so if anything can take down the BAC Mono, it is this guy right here. I cannot wait to drive it. A solid contender for the fastest accelerating car we've ever had in a Forza game. Before we hit the drag strip, we have to check back on the BAC's acceleration time, because I think it was under a second, but I can't remember the exact time. Luckily, I made a video on it a while ago. Where is it? What? 1.5 million views. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of views. I mean, to be fair, it was a pretty cool video, in my opinion. We're gonna shamelessly skip forward to the BAC Mono. Where is it? Jesus Christ, that is 0.98 seconds, 0 to 100. That's actually pretty solid. Giant face. Yeah, that's pretty quick. Although, the power to weight ratio in our little, well, fighter jet here is pretty impressive. So I think we stand a decent chance. Oh, what was that sound? So, we're gonna let the other cars drive. And we're gonna back up to the ultimate acceleration spot, which is this yellow line right here, where you sink into the ground. Perfect. Okay. So, we're gonna rev it up to 5k. Oh, RPM dropped down way too low. Okay, that's a bit concerning. We're gonna try it one more time. That wasn't too fast. I mean, I don't have a timer on my screen right now, which is a bit awkward. I'm sure you guys have a timer on your screen. So, I reckon that was like 1.4 seconds. It was nowhere near the BAC. Perfect. Come on. Forza! I had such high hopes. Aww. I mean, look at it. It's literally a fighter jet on the road, and it still can't beat that tiny BAC Mono. Which, by the way, has a lot less horsepower than this thing. So, is it time again? Is it time again for the dev build? I think it is. We're gonna take a quick trip back in time to the Horizon 3 dev build, and I'm gonna meet you guys again on the airfield. Probably. 4 times the gravity. The car is now pretty much glued to the ground. Let's rev it up and see what happens. That will do the trick. So, okay, that is pretty crazy. We literally have to fiddle with the gravity settings of a game to beat a BAC Mono in Horizon 4. That is, alright, let's try it one more time. I'm just amazed by the fact that the game never crashes when I'm doing that sort of stuff. It didn't even drop a single frame. That is kind of impressive. I wish we had a Horizon 4 dev build. I don't even need silly stuff like this. Just give me a PLP50 with giant tires and 800 horsepower. That's all I'm asking for. Man, I wish we had one. That would be hilarious. So before we break anything, I think I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys found this interesting. If you did, make sure to drop a like on it, subscribe for more Forza videos in the future. And until next time, bye.